Hi everyone, Bianca here for Media Makeup. Today I am going to be showing you the one that you all want to know about. We've done the skincare, we've done the brushes. Thanks for sticking with me through that. We're going to do the smoky eye look. Now I've already cleansed, toned, moisturized my skin, bit of eye drops, bit of eye cream because I'm going to get photographed tonight, and I've done a full foundation, concealer and powder, and covered any little imperfections that I may have. I've done half my makeup, so let's have a good look at that. And the outfit that I'm wearing tonight is more of a black with autumn shades. So I've chosen to go more terracotta with my lips and more apricot with my cheeks. So let's start. We are going to be using a slant brush to start with our eyebrows. Now I'm going to show you this product. It's an old eyeshadow that I've had for a while. The lid's broken off it. However, I've kept it in a plastic bag and it's nice and clean. So I'm going to continue using it until I finish it. It's a L'Oreal in Bark. So I'm using my slant brush and we put the product on both sides and we go to the top of the eyebrow and we do small little dots all the way through and we extend at the end, okay? And then we just fill it in. We don't do one big harsh line, little feathery strokes, okay? Next, I want to be grabbing, I love these brushes. Instead of using, big powder foundation brushes, use a small brush for the detailed area. So I've got a MAC 4 Quad, and the product I'm using here is, let's have a look, because I don't use Shroom all the time. This one is actually a Shroom. And then the black eyeshadow that we're going to be using is a Carbon. Okay, it's really matte, it hasn't got any sparkles in it. And then I'm going to add a third product because I think it just gives it a little bit more of a 3D dimension. And this one is a Honeylust. Now for all you brides out there, there we go, hold on, let's focus on that properly. Honeylust, okay? This is the perfect colour for you, all you brides. So I want to be getting my large eyeshadow brush, product on both sides, starting in the corner, work my way along and close to the lash line, okay? Here we go. Now, I'm going to show you all the brushes that we're going to be using, and I'm going to be using 4 brushes, okay? Now, they all do a different job. So, this one here is a flat eyeshadow brush. It's quite small. And I'm putting the product on both sides. Now, from the crease line downwards is where I want to put this product, okay? So I'm working the eyeshadow inwards because it is so dark. I want to have control. And this is also why I use such a small brush, because I want to have lots and lots of control. I don't want to have, say, a big fluffy brush like this over this area because the product will just get everywhere. So I do enjoy using quite small eyeshadow brushes. Okay, look at it. It's halfway there. Next, I'm going to be getting this little detail brush, little bit of the product on there, and we are working this line. This is the contour line, okay? We're going into this area, making sure that it's nice and blended so that there's no harsh line there, okay? But do not keep raising it upwards. We're just on that line, okay? I'm not moving. This is called the car wash, backwards and forwards. I'm not actually moving my brush upwards. I'm just making sure that that line is nice and blended. Now, what I want to do, I want to get my fluffy brush and my Honeylust, and I just want to add a third colour in there so that it's not too flat. And we're going from the contour line upwards, okay, so just in this area. And that just makes it pop a little bit more, okay? And you may want to get your original eyeshadow brush and make sure that that line is just nice and blended. So now what I'm going to be doing with my smaller detail brush is, see how that Honeylust has gone on top of that? I want to clean that up. Make sure that that's nice and clean. Now, This is the trick, people. This is the blending. From the middle of the pupil in the corner of the eye, and if you look at my eye shape, I've got this big fat area here that needs a little bit of depth. So I'm going to put the product right in that area. Okay, up to the middle of the pupil. Can we see where that's going on? There and there. And that, because I've got all this space there. Polynesian people do tend to have a large space in that area. If you have really small eyes and you don't have a big area here, but you have a big area here, just put the product on and blend it out. But for me, just to make it that little bit more specialised, I need to just take it up a little bit further. Now, I want to get my original Honeylust, and I'm not going into this area. That area is already done. I'm going to this line here, and I'm just going to make sure it's nice and blended. Okay, it's as simple as that. I know it's scary, very, very simple. Now, I want to get some of this dark colour and pop it, okay, with my point brush on the outside line. There we go. And I'm also going to go inside here. Okay? And you can make this area as dark as you want, as long as the outside line is blended. Okay, so I'm not going to go back in there and wipe my cotton bud all over the top of it. I'm getting this little dainty outside line here. See how I'm just in this area? And I just want to make sure that it's nice and blended. I can also take this up a teeny bit. Okay, you can use this in this area here. Right there. Sorry, that's my phone going off. It's Teresa Brady, the fashion designer. She's one of my best mates, so I will ring her back. Now, next, I want to get my mascara. I'm using a MAC Opulash Optimum Black. Okay, this is quite a chunky mascara, quite like it. And I'm going from the ends, roots to the ends, popping my mascara on. At the moment I've got eyelash extensions on, so I don't need anything on those. If anything, I will grab a mascara wand and just make sure that there's no product in them. These eyelash extensions are great for the first couple of days, maybe a week, and you sleep like that, and then they do start to get a bit natty. I've got my blusher brush, and I'm using a Peaches. This is another matte colour because I love the autumn shade of the Cheryl May dress that I'm wearing. We're going to do the Cabbage Patch Doll from the middle of the eye backwards. So my dress is black, it's chiffon, it's elegant, it's flowing, and it's got apricot flowers on it with green leaves. So I've got these really cool Kaji earrings, and I'm just matching my makeup with my dress. Okay, that looks pretty spunky. And today I'm using a Jane Iredale in Terracotta. There's some of the terracotta on there. Okay, and I've already sharpened it with a pencil, and I'm going from the inside out, outside in. Small little dots if you find it difficult to control. And then stretch it out and fill it in. Okay, that's good. And then today I'm going to be using a MAC lipstick, and this one is in Retro. Okay, that's our colour. We get our lip brush, stretch it out, and make sure our line is straight. And there we have it. Pretty easy. So I'm just going to go over it again. So we put the colour all over the eyelid, and then we put a third colour in here, and then all your blending takes place in this area. Use any colour you want, okay? So we have got our eyes are done perfectly. You can use blues, greens, blacks, browns, doesn't matter what colour it is, get in there and do it. It is the quickest, easiest smoky eye to do. Now, if you'd like any advice or you'd like to give me some feedback, go to www.mediamakeup1.com or join me on Twitter at Bianca Fallon 1 or on Facebook at Media Makeup. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Let me know which one you want to do next. Ka kite.